Here is one of our main concepts. This is in our book. It's the first fill in the blank that we have. And we want to fill it in and we want to think a lot of people have financial stress, but it's not because they don't have money. It's because they don't have a tangible plan that's simple enough that they can memorize and they can say, hey, I know what my planning looks like and this is what it looks like. So what we do is we look at the urgent things first and the non-urgent things last. And so we look at things like proper protection. And we say, hey, we should get the right protection to secure our family. This is very reasonable. And it's something that you can do a quick fix in under an hour, maybe a couple hours if you're going through some explanations. But protecting your legacy, we don't know when we're going to need the insurance. So we want to protect it as soon as we need. Debt management is number 2. Once someone has their insurance secured, where really all insurance is if in my last 30 minutes alive, I know my family's going to have a tough time, I want to know someone's going to be there to take care of them after me. So insurance does that. I pay them a monthly fee to make sure my family's taken care of. Debt management means I got to take care of my past. I got to get current on my taxes. Nobody's current today, but tomorrow, nobody's current on their taxes because unless they filed it today, they are behind. But I want to take care of my past. I don't want to plan the future when I got past problems. So I got to get current, have the integrity to say, hey, all my past decisions are paid for. And debt is basically working for things you have, where you borrow money to buy a car and then you work to pay the debt. But I want to work for things I want. So, for example, I don't want to work for what I have, paying my debt, things I bought in the past. I want to work for things I want to buy in the future. Emergency fund is really financial planning, and just planning your bills doesn't come A, B. In fact, my income comes at one speed and my bills come at another speed. And the emergency fund is like the differential or the gears that say, if I have more expenses one month than another month, I'm okay. Or if I have more income one month than another month, I add to my emergency fund. And so it's always a dynamic fund that's coming up and down. And then my investments, there is a risk in Canada of you being healthy enough to get very old. And in fact, you might outlive your job that at a certain age, nobody wants to hire you. Maybe you can run a business, but the best thing is to have passive income where you own a business that pays you. And we use investments in case you get old. And so some of the risks are you pass away early, you overspend and have too much debt, your income and your expenses don't match up exactly, or you get old. And so the financial foundation takes care of all 4 of those major risks.